shoot. It might help if I had it the right way. No, that's so close. I don't like that. Olivia, can you please shut my door?
Yep.
Okay. Let's see here. I'm going to share the video. It's almost 8 o'clock, so we're going to be starting here soon. I'm just waiting for Peggy and Kim. Let's see here. I got to turn my volume way down here. Okay. And I'm going to share this. Share it to a page maybe. Maybe. Okay. So Kim is here, Peggy's here. Okay. I'm going to just give it a couple minutes. So hello everybody. I got to move this though. I hope everybody's enjoying the weather. It's been beautiful today. It's supposed to be nice tomorrow, almost all through the weekend, I think. It's supposed to be nice here, so. Hi, Peggy. It's tricky. It depends on who you, if you don't watch who you post by, yeah. So we're just going to do a couple more minutes, and then Hi, Kim. How was work today? We'll get going here. I have prepped some work as far as prepped ahead on the projects. We're gonna maybe do 2 projects. Not really. We're gonna do definitely technique on one. So hi, Chrissy. Yeah, so we're gonna do technique on one and then finish another one. So. But yeah, so I'll have to keep my computer. I'll move my camera here in just a second. So yeah. Otherwise, how's everybody doing? I'm just waiting a couple more minutes to get started. So, and then we'll get going with the product kit from the Sunshine Kit. So, but I'm going to just introduce myself. Hello, my name is Heather. I'm presenting tonight for Swirly Doos, and we are going to be doing a project with the Sunshine, supplies from all of the kits, but using the medium project kit that came with the Sunshine collection. So I did prep a couple different things just to kind of give you guys an idea of how the mediums could work. And also with this, it does take a fair amount of dry time, and dry time that you really shouldn't use with the heat gun. So that's why I did some prep work. But you know what, Kim? I am tired too. This week this is my long week at work. So, but let me flip the camera. Oh, actually, I should show you. This is the kit. This is one of the projects that came with the kit, and it was the crackle medium that we were gonna kind of. Oh, I got a glare here. Kind of work on here, this crackle medium. Now I did another project to kind of show you guys in this. I actually am all blurry here. This thing I bought at the dollar store. It had some Welcome to Paris, or I don't remember what the heck it had on there. And so I did the crackle medium on the back of this. I also had done texture prior, so I did a stencil with modeling paste and then the texture medium just to show you the effect that that had. So there's that. But we're going to do a couple different things today. So let me flip the camera. And I gotta just bear with me here. I do watch what I'm doing through QuickTime, so I can see it on my screen. Hi, Mary. How are you? Hi, Sherry. So I just need to get set up. So this is one of the crackle mediums, and then the other project that I had done. It's a finer crackle. It's a very thin coat versus this is a very thick coat of crackle medium. And like I said, that does have to dry naturally. So what we're going to do actually is I have some door hangers. These are from Tando. Di Oliver puts these. This is from her company. Basically, I'm going to show you the process up to the crackle medium, and if these actually dry before the end of the show, then I will actually crackle them so you guys can actually see that. So I'm just going to use, and I want to show you the different, what it looks like with just different backgrounds underneath that crackle. So with this particular one, I had done a variety of blues and greens, those nice cool palette for the ocean type theme. The one that came with the kit, I had actually used the actual brown and tan that had come with the kit. So that's what I used on that one. This one, we're going to use some chalkboard paint, only because, and I'm not even priming this, this MDF board takes paint very well. It does soak in, so, but the chalkboard paint does dry fast, and that's one reason why I wanted to use this, because I knew it would dry fast. And hopefully I can get, this will dry. I'm going to put it on my heat duct, and hopefully that will dry it naturally, but speed it up a little bit. So, and I'll do the other side off camera, but that does dry fairly fast. A little bit too much on there. I had to get my wipes out and oh yeah, I did share it. I was gonna say I don't know if I shared it, but I did share it. And this is the crackle medium that came with the kit. This is from Folk Art. And the best thing I can say about the crackle medium is it has to be completely dry. You have to work with it fast, and I'll explain that once we get painting, and I'll show you. I'm just going to heat set this real quick. And it has to dry naturally. I have the heat on. It's been, well, we were in a frost advisory, Kim, so we had frost the last 2 mornings, so it's been down in the 30s. But it was gorgeous today. It was 70 during the day. And you also want to make sure that your base is dry. So I'm just going to grab any of these brushes here. If you get a lot of bubbles in your crackle medium, it doesn't seem to crackle as much, but from really working it, so it's, I just work it just a little bit. Now this is the crackle medium. I do like a bigger crackle. I'm trying not to work it to get a bunch of bubbles. But I want to get a nice even layer. Okay, so that is the crackle medium, and we're just going to actually set that aside right now. We're going to set that aside to dry. Okay, so I'm going to actually put it on my floor, and hopefully it dries before the end of the show. Now, I already did these ones here, and I did them with the brown that came in with the kit. And this was from Saw Crafters. So this was the wall hanging. It came with a Live for Today, which we'll get to that here in a second. But I want to just show you how fast that this crackle medium works. So on this one, I did the tan on the bottom, brown on the top. We're going to just kind of reverse it here. And I'll show you how fast this cracks. So one thing with the crackle is you don't want to overwork it. You basically want to work fast and work from one side to the other, because it'll start to crack almost instantly. And you'll see that, oh, I don't want to put that on. I want to put this on. The, what color is this? Antique white. And this one is from Deco Art. And I suppose I should probably have a palette. What do you think? I wonder if I have a clean palette. I'll just use the one I was using the other day. Oh, yeah, there might be a giveaway at the end. Okay, I want to show you guys how fast. Can you see this? I'm going to put it on. And it is already starting to crack. Can you guys see how fast that's cracking already? Right before our eyes. How cool is that? So, but I don't want to overwork it. If you overwork it, it'll kind of brush off. Look at how fast that's cracking. So this is why dry naturally, and once the paint is on, it's pretty much on. Oh, I think my kids are fighting, and they are still up. Bedtime is supposed to be 8 o'clock. Too much. Way too much. See how that's already cracking? Yeah. Okay. Ooh, almost dropped it. How cool is that? That is so cool. Fingerprint. Oh, crap. Okay. So we're going to let that set aside. I'll move it here. I have a young child coming in my room. Yes.
Refreshments.
Oh, yeah, I don't have anything. What'd you bring me? Nothing. You didn't bring me anything.
What would you like? I do cocktails, coffee, tea.
Just heat my coffee up. That's on the counter.
Got it.
Thank you. She is the hostess with the mostest. Now this is the title that came with this. We're going to actually use the Art Anthology Stone Effects that came in the kit, and I actually want to just show you how this gives these such a wonderful texture. And basically I blot this on here, and honestly you can do this with any type of medium. You can actually even do this with gesso if you want a more subtle effect. If you just use your brush and take your gesso and just blot. If you don't have a sand texture, you can actually even make your own sand texture. You can buy sand at the store or just go out to your sandbox, as long as there's not any bugs or anything in there, and just add it to any type of medium if you need to. But
there is no coffee on the counter.
My cup is on the counter. I have a cup of coffee sitting on the counter.
Even if there is a cup, there's no coffee.
There's a cup of coffee sitting on the counter full of coffee.
I don't see any.
Well, that's fine. Just forget it then. Don't worry about it. There's coffee in the coffee maker. Okay. So this I am going to heat set because this, yes, she did say cocktails. She did. I'm going to heat set this just because it's going to take a little bit to dry. The thicker the paste, the longer it's going to take to dry, of course. And okay. And I still have a couple wet spots on here, so that has to dry just a little bit more. Yeah, I know, it's terrible. She's a little hostess with the mostest, I swear. Although I'm not sure why she can't find my coffee cup, but I can't hear you. Whisper to me. Fine. Yeah, Chrissy, you'll have to. Okay. Okay, I'm just trying to get my things here that I want. Huh. Okay. Still a little wet. There's still a little, I put that paint on pretty thick. Now they came with, where is it? These, and that's just to fasten it all together like that, but I am not done actually. I have to just get a couple more things. I think, no thank you. But yeah, sure, that's fine. Sure, just set them down.
Right here.
Sure, that's fine. Okay, I've got to get to work here, okay? So, I like to add a little extra detail to most of my projects, and I'm actually just using a Payne's Gray. And I do a little bit of dry brushing on the edges, and that's just to, and the dry brushing technique is where you put it on the brush and then take it off the brush. This is a technique where you really don't want a heavy hand. Is that camera close enough for everybody? This isn't the right brush I want, but oh well. You can use this, you can do the same thing with an ink pad. You can do, it's just like the ink distressing scrapbookers do on their papers. The same type of technique. And it just adds that little extra detail. Yeah, and this, too much paint will cause it to really, I have a couple that are, that I got heavy on. And this is, did you put sugar in it?
Little bit.
Thank you. That's fine. It's hot.
It is.
Okay, thank you.
I heated it up for 1 minute.
Okay, thank you.
Because the coffee was cold.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Shut my door again. So, I'm going to quick do this so then we can put it together. And then we'll work on the title. Oh, see, there's a heavy hand right there. What not to do, right? I don't know why I like using the paint. I just like using the paint. I like Payne's Gray for one. It's a good color. It's got a hint of blue. As far as this crackle medium goes, a little more about that. You can do it, you know, it's recommended you go in nice, you know, flowing motions, right to left, up to down, up to down, up to down. Is that a saying? Otherwise, you can do it in like from the center out. I have seen projects with that. It does work. It does give a very, very cool effect to it. You can do, there's really no going wrong with it other than heat setting it. You don't want it to bubble in. It won't crack as well, if at all. And there's many, just look at the difference, how much that adds to detail on that. I just think it adds. So, hi Candy. I'm trying to follow along with the chat, so okay, I'm on my last one. You guys don't need to sit and watch me paint the whole night here. And I'm hoping that this other piece is drying. It's not drying that as well as or as fast as I'd like it to. The other day Adam told me to put it in the oven. And I'm not sure if it would work. I'm half tempted to try it someday just to see if it does. Somebody also was talking about the, I don't know if it was you, Kim, or the ultraviolet dryers for like nails. If that would work, I don't know. I think somebody needs to do an experiment. So, there it is. How gorgeous is that? Okay, I'm going to actually just glue it together. Yeah, I don't, I've tried it and I've utterly failed on the heat gun, so I do it when I know I don't have anywhere to go, and it's usually on a project that I want to just, like, I'll set aside. I'll get more than one project going at once, and then I will just set it aside so it dries naturally. That's usually what I do. Just because you put so much heart and soul into a project, and then for it to, I guess it gets screwed up at the beginning, it's not so bad because you can just scrap it from there. But so there is that. Hi, Carrie. No, I don't, Candy, I agree. I don't think it crackles the same with the heat gun. Okay. So we are going to do this lid for today. Now, how we added all those peaks and valleys with that texture paste, we're going to actually add a couple different colors. What should we do for a good color that's going to pop on this? I think I'm open for suggestions. How about we'll do something that will match kind of our flowers that came with the kit. I'm looking here. Aqua. Well, I have, what is the color on this? Sage. I think I'm going to use some turquoise. I'm almost out. I gotta go get another one. And I'm gonna use a little bit of, oh, you guys wouldn't believe what I just did. I'm gonna add a little bit of tinting base to it. You wouldn't believe what I just did. I stepped on the door, the door handle thing we were doing. Yeah, I did. I just stepped right on it. It now has fuzzies everywhere. So how cool is that? And I am just blotting because I am just going to add a big layer of color. Just cover the whole thing. I'll get to the peaks and valleys here in just a bit because we're going to do a little bit more dry brushing. Oh, please don't tell me I put my... No, I didn't. Okay. Well, I usually don't have art projects drawing on the floor, so, but it is on the, oh well. That's where you cover it up with flowers. Do you like my little, okay. I should be back. I don't know why I lost my connection, so sorry guys. I am back. Yeah, I really hope I'm not really that blurry on Facebook as I'm watching it. Because that's going to really irritate me. Because I am very sharp on my screen. Okay. going to add a little bit of the Titan. And this I'm just going to dry brush over the top. And my stuff is a little wet yet. And same type of technique, add a little paint to your brush and wipe most of it off. Oh, that's right, Candy. Grandma. What time is it there, Candy? And then I'm going to add a little bit of Payne's Gray on the top of that. So I actually did do 3 colors. I wanted to pull into the tan from the background. Now, if you saw what Peggy had done with her project kit, she put a photo on it, and that's actually where I got the idea for this one, was to put a photo on it. The girls did, they all were so different. Same type of product, or same product, but so different. And this is just adding a little bit of more details. Oh, it's 11:30 a.m. on what? Oh, I suppose it's the next day there. Okay. Okay, ladies. I am looking. That other project is not drying yet. So we have a variety of things that came with the kit. We have some flowers. We have some of these flowers. We have more texture paste. We have some glitter. We have some pearls. And some gems. So basically what we're going to do is we're just going to make a little bit of a flower arrangement. Hi, Lori. And see, I already used most of these. That's okay. I had to move some stuff here. I'm really hoping that my other one dries because I want to show you what that looks like. Okay, scissors. Basically, I am the type of one that just kind of starts putting things down. I have no rhyme or reason. I shouldn't have froze again. I had stepped away from my computer, my desk for a second, so I shouldn't have froze. I'm just cutting these just to give me a couple more. Oh, witches. That's an old one. That's definitely an old one. It's a good one, though. Okay. Live for today. Now, with this one here, I guess I realized I never finished it. I drilled holes here, and I also drilled holes here to put these little handles here. My husband had the drill, so I couldn't do that today. But basically, I'm going to just take some ribbon, take some flour. We're going to add some embellishments here. And this is just going to be a quick wall plaque. Hopefully the other one dries, which I'm still working on it. These were the gorgeous flowers from 49 and Market. I'm going to use these I'm not sure. I was just trying to follow the chat here. I always usually go bigger to smaller. Everybody has their own technique. I use the Fabri-Tac or the beacons because I can put it down, and if I don't like it, I can pull it back up. It's a workable glue, which is nice. And I'm just kind of putting that down. I'm really hoping that other one gets dry. I know, Kim, today I struggled today. I was so tired and I just couldn't. I had no ambition to do anything. I really didn't. I'm just adding some flowers here. Now, because I don't think that this matches, I am going to probably redo that so it does match. I'll start blending. I don't think I want to use that one. I'll start blending some more paints, and I'm going to use some smaller ones. How you doing, Jan? So basically just get some flowers down. How can I put this on here to see? This is all I do. And my room is actually quite hot with the door shut, which is kind of funny. Okay, well, for today, so, oh, that's funny, I guess. Oh, that's cool. Your sister's here. Well, hello. Okay. Peggy, your piece was amazing. I loved the picture idea. That was really cool. And basically, I'm just tucking just leave it like that. Do I want to add some flowers? Do I want to add some leaves? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see, but I do know this. I am going to take some white because I had white. Not this way. Just gonna grab a little white here. I want to soften that up a little bit. I have white flowers, so I want to pull the white from the flowers. Add a little gesso to these. There. Okay. Oh, I love flowers. I have way too many flowers, so I do have to, I should really purge one of these days. Okay. I'm just going to glue this down, because if I don't glue it down, I'm going to keep fretting with it. And then it's going to irritate me. So this is everything other than a couple of the paints that has come with the Sunshine Kit. See, I just keep adding flowers. And again, if you missed the show tonight, there will be, hello Phyllis, how are you? Just add more, right? These videos always get loaded up to the YouTube channel. So you can always find them there. There's also other tons of tutorials available on the YouTube channel. Where the heck did I put my glue? And I'm going to I will end up drilling holes in this tomorrow, because I will want it to hang. Oh, my glue is... being a pain. Being a big pain. There we go. Okay. That is just a simple little wall hanging. It has the crackle medium that came with the Sunshine Kit. It is a fun kit. I've used the medium now on a couple other projects. I've used it on this project. This is the project that I used, and I put modeling paste through a stencil. A couple different stencils on the background before I put the medium over it. So you can kind of see, and then I dry brushed over the top of that also. So that adds just a little bit more texture. This is plain. Now, one thing you could do with this is you could put an ultra matte varnish over it, or that's not my varnish. I was using it on another project today. I don't remember what I did with it. Oh, like an ultra matte varnish, just to protect it, easier to dust, blah blah blah, that stuff. And then I'm gonna look to see. Okay, so this is the door, hanging door thing. Do you see how it's not quite, I don't know if you can see that. There you go. Not quite dried in the center. So what I'm going to do, just because we have time, I'm going to heat set that, and we're going to see, because I always got the back side. Let me clean up my mess here. So I'm going to heat set that very far away. And we're going to see what it does. And see where I stepped on it. And maybe it won't work. We'll see. Very true, Jan. This was a beautiful kit. Do you like my broomstick? The kids stayed at their auntie's, and they made Halloween cookies. Pretzel and fruit roll-up is a very interesting combination. Every person should try it. Okay. It's almost dry. I think I actually stepped on it twice. Once there and once here. That would explain the lack of crackle medium. Okay. What do you think? Should we try it? Let's try it and see what it does. Along with my fuzz from my sock. Okay, we're gonna try it just to experiment. I do want this white though. Oh, I missed that, Peggy. Okay. This is a titanium white. So this is a, the other one was translucent. This one's more of a opaque. Okay, let's try this. I don't know if it'll crackle here because I stepped on it. I don't like the streaks. It's cracking. It is cracking. You can see how if you overwork it, and I am the type that, see what happens when you overwork it? You kind of pull it off. It's cracking, but so we're not quite done. I'm gonna let this crack and then I'm gonna just set this aside for a second. We still got a couple minutes. I am going to try something here real quick. I'm letting it dry, so I'm kind of taking my time. Oh, that was a lot of paint. Our grocery store like puts the tomatoes and stuff on these, and so they're quite, I don't know, I like them. Okay, so what I like to do after I do my crackle is I will do a, I'll actually paint right over it, and it's not dry. It's not dry. The only thing with doing this without is it's hard to blend and do the crack at the same time because you have to go fast. One thing you could always do is put a clear coat of varnish over the crackle before you start to blend. Oh, I got some white in there. And I think I got black in there. I got all kinds of colors in here. On. I'm just going to heat set this real quick. by putting the darker, I really hope that it's not that blurry, because I'm going to get very irritated. Okay, you can kind of see the crackle up there where the black is shining through. You could if it wasn't blurry. Okay, so just to recap, this was the mediums kit in the project kit from this Really Do Sunshine kit. It's doing the background technique. This was doing it with the pastes underneath, and then this was also with the I used a varnish over the top of this to give it a little bit more sheen. So and then this is I'll probably do a project with this just to show you guys the effect, and I'll post it in this Really Do group. So I am going to flip the camera back over. Just a second, I gotta, whoo. I'm not sure why it is so blurry. It shouldn't be. Okay, so otherwise, if there's any questions, you can ask any of the girls in the group. They will happy to answer them. Yeah, the sketch is really cool too. So thank you, Kim, for moderating. And I think she's talked about having a giveaway. So I think she's got that already worked out. The new kit should be coming out soon, so keep your eyes open for that. And again, this will be loaded up to the YouTube channel. Oh, okay, Kim's gonna do a drawing. So the sketches have been really cool. So Kim's gonna be doing a drawing. I'm just gonna eat my witch hat and my bat that Olivia brought me, because she's the hostess. So we'll recap. This is the project we did today. Look for today. This was the template. Drum roll, exactly, drum roll. And the winner is Phyllis. Congratulations, Phyllis. So you can contact Kim through this Really Do channel, and she will hook you up. So congratulations. Anyways, I want to say thank you all for watching, and we will see you soon. So congrats, Phyllis. We'll see you all soon. Okay, I'm gonna stop now. Get to see my messy desk. Okay.